For 6 months, the women had been in virtual isolation near the bottom of the earth, filming, photographing, and frolicking with the wildlife of South Georgia Island around St. Andrews Bay. A serene and simple life, melted snow for water, and solar cells to recharge radio batteries. But when several British scientists suddenly brought the news of an Argentinian invasion, Annie Price and Cindy Buxton packed up their camera gear and prepared for the worst.
I couldn't really believe what was going on. We were living in a world of our own.
Were you not afraid?
Not afraid. I think we were slightly anxious.
No shrinking violets, these two. They immediately raised the Union Jack.
Well, I mean, we just felt very strongly that we were British, and little St. Andrews Bay, which was our domain as far as we were concerned, we wanted it to remain British.
And now, for the first time, we learned that while the island was still under Argentinian control, the ladies were paid a secret visit by this unidentified British military officer, who could not rescue them at that time because his helicopter was too small. The British officer loaded a pistol with live rounds and showed the women how to fire back at the Argentinians. But would they have pulled the trigger?
There was no way we were going to resist. I mean, we weren't going to be particularly nice to them. But
on April 24th, it suddenly sounded as though huge ice glaciers were crashing into the sea. The British were coming, their rockets and bombs heard all the way across the mountain range.
I mean, it sounded as though Great Britain was being flattened.
Very impressive noise. Fantastic.
Finally, after the recapture of the island, the long-awaited rescue. Cindy Buxton was then allowed to go ashore at Grytviken and capture these first and only pictures of the battle scene, proof that Argentinian submarine took direct hits from British rockets.
There wasn't much left of it because it was sinking. There was an Argentine helicopter crashed on the hill that was originally shot down by British troops when the Argentines invaded.
On their voyage toward the Ascension Islands, the women filmed those Argentinian prisoners from South Georgia keeping fit at gunpoint. Mike Lee, ABC News, London.